Hello students, I Sneha Sharma, your English teacher, welcomes you to your English 2 class. So in the previous video, we have already started chapter 6, the magic wrap. We have discussed this portion of the chapter. We have discussed the story of Dhruva, and this story is all about a folk tale, okay? And it is about which tribe? Garo tribe of Assam. So we came to know that in a village of Assam there lived a chief of the Garo tribe, and his daughter was about to get married. Okay, and how was the daughter? She was the only child. She was good natured and lovely to look at. So, and she fell in love with one of the young men of the same tribe. So there was a marriage ceremony going to happen. So now on the eve of the wedding, so it was the wedding day, the girl's mother took her aside and said, so the girl's mother took her aside and said, my child, as wedding gifts, I am giving you garments. Garments mean over here clothes made of softest silk. So the softest silk garment, who was going to give? The girl's mother. I am also giving you ornaments. Ornaments means jewelry. Okay. Over here garment means clothes. Ornaments means jewelry. Okay. Ornaments made of gold. That means gold jewelry and studded with rubies and emeralds. So what are rubies and emeralds? They are precious stones. What are they? They are precious stones or gems. Okay, gemstone. So the jewelry was made of rubies and emeralds, and it was made of gold. So there was ruby and emerald put on those ornaments. Next, but one more gift I am giving you, and that to me is the most precious of them all. So the mother said that she was going to gift one more gift. Okay, and that gift was the most precious among all. The mother said something under her breath. So she chanted something like a spell or something. She said to herself, okay. Then unlocking a stout wooden casket. So she unlocked a wooden casket. It was like a big box and she opened it. She took out a wrap made of silk. So there was a wrap like a piece of cloth made of silk and embroidered with 1,000 flowers in all the colors of the rainbow. So there was this wrap made of silk and embroidered with 1,000 flowers in all the colors of the rainbow. So as the rainbow is colorful, similarly there were the flowers of all the colors. They shone so they were shining. They dazzled the eye. So they were shining so much that they sparked in the eyes. So the girl asked, "Oh mother," cried the girl, stretching out her hand eagerly to touch the wrap. So she was very excited to see what the wrap was or how the wrap was. She wanted to touch it. But her mother snatched it away. So her mother, what did she do? She took it away and said, "Don't." She cautioned, "Don't you touch that wrap before you know the story behind it." So you are not supposed to touch that wrap unless and until you know the story behind it. This wrap was a gift from a goddess to my great grandmother. So what was this? This wrap was a gift from a goddess to whom? To my great grandmother. Whose great grandmother? The mother's great grandmother. Which day? On her wedding day. So on the wedding day of the great grandmother, a goddess gifted this wrap. It has since been handed down from mother to daughter. So what is the thing of this wrap? That it will be passed from generation to generation, from mother to daughter. Only the mother can give this wrap to her daughter in their family. But it is no ordinary wrap. So that wrap was nothing ordinary. It was very special. It was very precious. before you touch it, you must chant a magic spell, and that magic spell that I shall teach you. So what does her mother said? That before you touch it, you have to learn a magic spell. There is a magic spell, and which she will teach her. Remember, a great disaster shall befall anyone who touches the wrap without first chanting the spell. If someone does not chants the spell without saying the spell, touches the wrap, then something bad would happen. So this was the part. What will happen if anyone touches the wrap without chanting the spell? There will be a great disaster. Befall over here means happen to, means that disaster shall happen. Okay. So now what happens? Let us see. The girl soon learned the spell. So the girl, what happened to the girl? She learned the spell. Okay. She assured her mother that on no account would she touch the wrap without first chanting the spell. So what did she say? She said to her mother that she will, no matter what happens, she will not touch the wrap without chanting the spell. When she had admired the wrap to her heart's content, when she has seen the wrap as much as she wanted, heart's content means fulfilling her heart, means completely seeing as much as she wanted to admire, she has admired, then it was replaced inside the casket and securely locked. So when she has seen the wrap as much as she wanted, now she gave that wrap was again put inside the casket and was securely locked. Then the following day the girl was married and began to live happily with her husband. So the next day she got married and she was living happily with her husband. But he knew nothing about the secret of the wrap. So who didn't knew anything about the wrap? The husband. So the husband didn't knew about the secret of this wrap. The years rolled by, so many years passed. The chief and his wife grew old and died. So the chief and his wife, they grew old, and what happened? They died. Now the daughter and her husband were left by themselves in the spacious bamboo house. So their daughter, who was there? Their daughter and her husband was now left alone in that spacious bamboo house. The wrap still remained in the girl's possession. So who has the wrap now? The girl had that wrap. She never wore it for the fear of spoiling it. So she never wore it because she thought that it would be spoiled if she wore it. But sometimes she took it out of the casket and held it up so the embroidered flowers caught the light and shone like jewels. So sometimes what she used to do? She used to take out the wrap from the casket and admire it completely, seize the flower, let it shine in the light like the jewel, and then again she used to keep it back in that casket. Once a year she aired it and locked it right back. So what did she do? Only once a year. Only once a year she used to take that wrap out and then keep it back inside. She never forgot to chant the spell before touching the wrap. So no matter what happened, she never forgot to chant the spell before touching the wrap. But her husband still did not know what lay inside the casket and never asked. So what happened? The husband never knew about what was inside the casket and what was about the wrap. So she was keeping that secret for him, okay, from him. So we will leave the chapter till here. In the next class we will come to know what happens in the further story. So we came to know that the chief's daughter got married. She was living happily. Now she was having the wrap because the chief and his wife died. So and the girl was keeping secret from whom? From her husband. Okay. So from her husband she was keeping the secret of the wrap. And she used to take out the wrap only once a year. So that was all for today's class. Okay. Go through the chapter. Try to read the chapter. Okay. Thank you.